Hello and welcome to Saarbrücken in Germany for semi-finals day at the Bitburger Open. This is the 20th staging of this tournament and the 6th time that it's been part of the Grand Prix Gold circuit. And this year it's the 10th of the 13 tournaments that make up the 2015 BWF Grand Prix Gold calendar. 13 events throughout the year and only 3 of the events are staged here in Europe. But the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold is one of 2 events here in Germany. Next week, as you can see, the circuit moves on to Korea, and then in November and December, the last 2 in Macau and Indonesia. Well, as I say, it is semi-finals day here, and we've got 5 semi-finals for you this afternoon. We're starting with women's singles and the 2013 world champion Ratchanok Intanon against the reigning world junior champion Akane Yamaguchi. Then we've got women's doubles and the former world number 9s Poon and Si from Hong Kong. They're up against the current world number 10s Vivian Hu and Woon Ki Wei of Malaysia. Then men's singles and Mark Schwiebler, the only home player left in the tournament. Twice he's been in the final here. He's looking to reach a 3rd on home soil. He's up against Wong Wing Ki of Hong Kong. Then mixed doubles and the married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Adcock, beaten finalists here 2 years ago, up against Arends and Peak of the Netherlands. Then the last of our semi-finals is men's doubles, the 2013 champions, Mads Conrad and Mads Koling, up against Kimura and Sonoda of Japan. So what a tremendous lineup we've got for this afternoon. It really is very, very high quality. Well, as the crowd awaits for the women's singles, both of our semi-finalists we're about to see are currently in the top 10 in the world ranking. The women's singles draw has been incredibly strong. 6 different nations represented, as you can see, from quarter-final stage. 2 players from Thailand, 2 from Japan, and those 2 players from Thailand have progressed through to the semi-final. We're going to be concentrating on the bottom half of the draw, and in that top half, Kirsty Gilmore against Busanan Ongbangarangpang. So, as I say, it is an incredibly strong women's singles draw here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. Well, we're down to just 2 courts here in Saarbrücken for semi-finals day. And here comes the first of our semi-finalists, the reigning world junior champion, Akane Yamaguchi, the 18-year-old and number 4 seed here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. As I was saying, she's current world number 10. She has been 1 place higher at number 9. Making her first appearance here in Saarbrücken, and what a debut. At least a semi-final, and who's to say she won't go all the way through to the final.
Ratchanok Intanon aus Thailand.
But here is a megastar in the sport of badminton. The number 2 seed, Ratchanok Intanon. She herself only 20 years of age. In fact, she won the world title in 2013 in Guangzhou when she was just 18.
Weltmeisterin 2013. Herzlich willkommen.
She, like her opponents, is making her first appearance here in Saarbrücken at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. She's gone up a couple of places in the world ranking this week, gone up to number 5, but she has been as high as 2. So as I was saying, this will be the 7th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 6, honours are shared, 3 wins apiece. So, my goodness me, this is a match I am really looking forward to. For Ratchanok Intanon, well, there's been 1 or 2 question marks this year. A couple of times she's retired with cramp in the quarterfinal of the All England, in the last 16 of the World Championships. And now, as you can see, she's wearing those long stockings because it was a calf muscle that was the culprit of the cramping in those 2 events I've just mentioned. So the number 2 seed, Ratchanok Intanon, against the number 4 seed, Akane Yamaguchi. For Ratchanok Intanon, Not only that world title in 2013, she also reached the final of the All England Championships. But this young lady holds the record for the youngest ever winner of a Super Series tournament when she was just 16 years, 3 months and 16 days as she won the Japan Open of 2013 as a qualifier. Extraordinary result. And since then, she's gone from strength to strength, because earlier this year she also reached the final of the Japan Super Series. That's the only final she's been in so far this year. 3 semi-finals as well as that. So this is her 5th semi-final of the year. So for Ratchanok Intanon, the 20-year-old from Thailand, she was 3-time World Junior Champion. Her opponent is 2-time World Junior Champion. But of course she's won the world title as well. 2 titles this year. She's the reigning Asian champion. In fact, she saved a match point in the final there, and that was her first title since winning the world title back in 2013. She also won in Indonesia at the Premier Super Series event. Reached the final in India for good measure. So trying to make her 4th final of the year, Ratchanok Intanon. So our court officials, Herman, our umpire, and Jens Costa from Germany, our service judge.
On my right, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. And on my left, Ratchanok Intanon, Thailand. Akane Yamaguchi to serve. Love all. Play.
So the number 4 seed, the 18-year-old Akane Yamaguchi, the reigning World Junior Champion against the former World Junior Champion, and of course former World Champion as well, Ratchanok Intanon.
Love.
Oh, good smash from Yamaguchi. Well, the last time they met was in the first round of the All England Championships earlier this year. 21-7, 21-16. Ratchanok won on that occasion.
Two, one.
Oh yes, good angle. She's not the tallest of athletes, Yamaguchi. 156, that's about 5'2". But it does mean that she has this ability on what appear to be drive or pushes to hit in a downward direction, like that one. Oh, look at that delightful skill.
Service over. 2, 3.
Finds the line.
Service over. 4, 2.
No, overdone it.
5, 2.
Well, I was saying, incredibly strong women's singles draw here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. Yeah, a little bit late onto that, Ratchanok, because when you looked at the seeding before the tournament started, we had the two-time and current world champion, Karolina Marin, who subsequently withdrew from the tournament after winning in Paris last week, and this lady, the former world champion. Oh, this is a very, very good start by Yamaguchi, and slightly sluggish from Ratchanok Intanon. Yeah, well, she's just hitting winners at will at the moment, and Ratchanok is decidedly off the pace.
Service over. 3-8.
Run comes to an end, but 5 straight points. Oh, she's down the line again, would you believe it?
Service over. 9.
Brilliant
3.
start by the Japanese youngster. Smash down the forehand side. Couple of those, then switches to the backhand. It's Yamaguchi who's doing all the attacking, isn't she? Oh, that's a good clear. Oh, yeah. Finally worked the opening.
10.
Ratchanok, this is the clear that did the damage. Look at that. That's brilliant. But couldn't convert. She forces Yamaguchi to take it so late. Well,
4.
more and more players are trying to copy the current world champion, Karolina Marin, with little yells of celebration after the rally.
Service over. 11-4. Interval.
So to the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage, Akane Yamaguchi.
Meine Damen und Herren, auf Feld 2 beginnt nun das zweite Halbfinalspiel für heute. Sie sehen ein Damen-Doppel. Tang Yuanting, Yu Yang aus China.
Yeah, well, I can't understand any Thai, but I guess the coach is going to say to Ratchanok, come on, you can't be just reactive the whole time. You've got to be proactive. And as for these little celebrations, I can understand it after a great rally. I don't mind that at all, but when it's 2 or even 3 verbal celebrations, when it's been a fairly ordinary rally, I'm not sure that I'm really taking to that. Oh, this is extraordinary. Ratchanok Intanon has looked so good in the tournament up to now. All 3 matches she's played, she's won in 2 straight games, including the quarterfinal yesterday against Kusuma Stuti of
13,
Indonesia.
4.
Yamaguchi in the first round was pushed the full distance by Yu Po of Chinese Taipei. And since then, they've been looking pretty impressive. Ti Jingyi in the second round and Beatriz Corrales of Spain in yesterday's quarterfinal. But look at this. I said she was hitting winners at will. Well, I think it's very, very important that Ratchanok plays herself into the match before the start of the second game. One suspects that at 9 points adrift, this opening game is beyond her, but I've seen stranger things happen in sport, but not when your opponent's hitting winners like that.
15-5.
Thank you, ladies. Ready to play? Ready to play?
Yeah. Variation in pace, variation in angle.
5.
And she's making the former world champion look a little ordinary at the moment. Delightful net shot, then hits back to the same place. This time with the disguised drop. Tactically, superb. Oh, look at that. Ooh,
Service over.
it was called out. Kind of missed by
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen,
16.
on my right, Ye Yu Ting and Yo Yang, China. And on my left, Jakofan, Kiputantaraku,
She's just playing at a pace that Ratchanok just can't deal with.
Thailand.
17-6.
Yo Yang to serve to Jakofan, Kiputantaraku, love all, play. Service over, 1, love. Love.
Oh, that's good. Good rally. Oh! She's missed it. Well, yeah, she asks to towel down. She felt the pace of that. Did Ratchanok Intanon did well to scramble that one back.
3, love.
And of course, for Akane Yamaguchi,
7-17.
this is her third tournament in 3 weeks, having played both the Denmark and French Super Series. Ratchanok Intanon didn't play in Denmark. She didn't get her entry form in on time. Wasn't able to participate. Played last week in Paris. Lost in the semi-final in Paris to Wang Sheshian, who then lost in the final. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect length
Service over.
on that little push from
18-7.
Yamaguchi.
Service over, 4-2.
Well, I can't ever remember seeing Ratchanok Intanon just outclassed like this. Missed it. And so, game point opportunities for Akane Yamaguchi. 27. Yeah, there's plenty more. No, that's gone wide. Ratchanok Intanon is going to have to do something drastically different in the second game if she wants to get through this semi-final. Because, quite frankly, Akane Yamaguchi was a class above her in the opening game. It's the final point, and yet another error from Ratchanok's racket. 21-8. 14 minutes only for that opening game, and 21-8. Extraordinary. Well, of course, Ratchanok Intanon was World Junior Champion 2009, 2010 and 2011. And then at the age of 18, won the World Senior Championships. Caused a sensation, became an absolute megastar. After winning that world title in Guangzhou, received not only accolades but also gifts from the Prime Minister, from the Crown Prince, and even from the Queen in Thailand. There you go. 14 minutes. Can you believe it? 21-8. So the number 4 seed, Akane Yamaguchi. Well, she wouldn't have dreamt of such a good start, winning that opening game so convincingly, but I wonder if that's a sign of things to come from Ratchanok Intanon. Finding the line with that slice across court. Just doesn't seem able to read what Yamaguchi's going to play. Not reacting at all. Oh, good net shot. Yeah, that's really the first time that Intanon has commanded the net area. Look how she comes in early. Racket arm outstretched, lovely lunge to play that. Tight spinning net shot, forces the error. That's a great angle from Yamaguchi.
Service over, 8-10.
Yeah, and again, trying to take it early, trying to take the initiative. Oh, that's cool. Good. I wasn't wholly convinced by that. It wasn't a question of length, it was whether it was out of the singles court, the sideline, in a tram line. Oh, yes. Oh, it's gone long. Oh, my goodness. I was about to say what clever, clever play from Yamaguchi. Little hold here. Flick over her opponent's head. Ratchanok was nowhere near it, but it was long of the back line. Oh, goodness me, that's cruel, isn't it? Hit the top of the tape and just rolled over. Defensive shot from Ratchanok. Well, she's just hanging on at the moment and hoping that the form of Yamaguchi will just drop slightly. I'm not sure she should be just hanging on. I think she needs to take more initiative. Ratchanok, yeah, like that. Yeah, nothing's working for her at the moment. Oh, that's nice. That is delightful. That's the sort of shot that we expect from Ratchanok. She's got the most wonderful hitting action, easy, relaxed style. And that in itself creates disguise and deception. Oh, wow. An indication of her confidence and her state of mind, the fact that she was prepared to go for the kill there. Just a fraction late. And all of a sudden, it's got a different sort of feel to it, this second game, hasn't it? And 8-4, one thought that Yamaguchi was cruising. Now Ratchanok just 1 point the deficit. Oh yes, and now back level. Yeah, we often see that shot from Ratchanok. It's one of her favourites. Doesn't have a full follow through with the racket. Just clips it down across court. Excellent play. Back level, 8-all. Oh my goodness, yeah. Well, Ratchanok guessed which side it was going to come. Got the first one back. Look at this, stays in the right-hand court. There she is, she's like a doubles player. Well played, Yamaguchi. She was fast forward, good follow-up. Yeah. Well, she's been so positive throughout the match, Akane Yamaguchi, and has the advantage at the mid-game interval in the second game, having already won the first. 3-point advantage here in the second. I'm guessing from the gestures there's something about playing to the back, play to the back corners before you try and play your angled shots. Well, these are two of the most talented youngsters in world badminton. Both playing their 14th tournament of the year. And both already enjoyed success on the world stage. (11-8). That is a magnificent drop shot from Akane Yamaguchi. Sheer accuracy of that beating the former world champion. Look at that.
First game, won by 10.
Look where she lunges to. That shuttle was landing well in front of that front service line. Delightful shot. Oh, she's done it again. She's done it again. Would you believe it? Two, in fact, two consecutive beautiful drop shots. There's the first. And the second, once again, is so accurate, it's just out of reach of Ratchanok Intanon. That is unbelievable. Well, this is a run of 6 straight points now. It was 8-all, if you remember.
8.
Court to 20 seconds. Court to 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's nice. Run comes to an end, but is it in time?
9-14.
Love ball. Play.
Well, I don't know if Ratchanok's not feeling 100% what it is, but she's just not reacting. Not reacting to the defensive shots, not reacting with her movement. Maybe it's just sheer quality from Yamaguchi. Ah, that's nice. Yeah, here we go. It's a new thing from Ratchanok, and I'm really not sure that we want all the players copying Karolina Marin with the yells of delight after a rally. Quite happy for them to copy Karolina Marin in her style of play. A wonderful player. Oh, that was going wide. Yeah, that's another accurate drop. This time from around the head position.
16-11.
Service over. 3-1.
Oh, yes. Well, I like that character. Anything you can do, I can do just as well, if not better. You've been beating me with slow drops to the forehand net. I'll just do the same. Oh, that's good judgment. Well left from Yamaguchi.
17-12.
Time is running out for the number 2 seed. Yeah, look at that movement. There's no... She was off balance. She was late. No recovery. That's wide as well. Well, we didn't see it, did we? But I can tell you there was a round-the-head smash from Ratchanok Intanon. Well, Akane Yamaguchi asks the umpire if the court can be mopped, and umpire Herman Murph says yes, no problem. And fortuitous time for Intanon. I wonder if that will break the rhythm of Yamaguchi. No, there's another attempted kill at the net. Second one she's missed, but I like the fact that she's willing to go for it. That will put her real pressure on her opponent. Ratchanok will be wary of blocking back to the net. Yeah, why, oh why Why wasn't she attacking more earlier? Oh, nice backhand. Oh, finds the net. Oh, it was a golden opportunity for Ratchanok Intanon. But since she asked for that little timeout and the court to be mopped, she then promptly won the next 3 points. I did pose the question as to whether it would break the rhythm of Akane Yamaguchi. And it appeared to, momentarily. Oh, perhaps not momentarily.
16-19.
Oh, it was a good rally, possibly the longest of the match so far. But Ratchanok finds the net with her net shot. And it is match point opportunities, 4 of them, for Akane Yamaguchi, the number 4 seed. Well, since she asked for that timeout, she has won 5 points and made 2 errors. Ratchanok. Akane Yamaguchi hasn't actually won a point with a winner. Still match points, though, for the Japanese youngster. There's another error, and the match is over. And the 18-year-old world junior champion, Akane Yamaguchi of Japan, defeats the number 2 seed and the former world champion, Ratchanok Intanon. 21-8, 21-17. Well, we knew that Yamaguchi had the capability of beating her opponent. I'm not sure I suspected it would be that easy. 36 minutes in total when you add in the 2-minute timeouts. And Akane Yamaguchi is through to the final. Yes, the final rally. Yet another error from the former world champion. And the disappointment and the frustration, all too obvious. Well, they take leave of the court, and Akane Yamaguchi tomorrow will contest her 2nd final of the year. So our next semi-final is women's doubles, and looking at the women's, well, that's the women's singles draw, isn't it? And Akane Yamaguchi is safely through to the final, and she'll play either Kirsty Gilmore or Busanan Ongbang-Rangpan of Thailand. So still hope for Thailand in the women's singles. So our next semi-final is women's doubles, as I say, and coming on to court, pair from Hong Kong who reformed their partnership earlier this year.